this Italy squad shouldn't be aspiring to finishing second and being in the playoffs. And that's the kind of sentiments that Ventura has alluded to. But what I would also want to call out is that this has been a common theme across Italian media, it's fair to say. I don't know. It would be interesting to get your thoughts on it. But my initial thoughts to this is that that's the levels of Italy these days. Unfortunately, they haven't had a great start in terms of this campaign. But if we look at it historically for a while now, it seems like they haven't had that mentality. Now, a lot of credit goes to Gattuso. I think he's omitted from this kind of criticism as it currently stands. Mm-hmm. But this is more ingrained about maybe the FIGC not making the right decisions, right?
Yeah, well, this is exactly what I was going to say. I think Gattuso in general, the media coverage, I think the fan channel coverage has been very different, and we can get to that. Yes. But I think the media coverage in general is like they're seeing that Gattuso is turning the ship around. There's a bit more promise. There's a bit more proactivity on the pitch. We're getting results. There's a bit of optimism there, and they're yeah, he's been treated very well by the press in general, I think, and I think that's fair. You're right. The shoeing is heading towards the FIGC, towards Serie A. There's been talk about, do we try and go back to rules of like a certain amount of young Italian players in teams, limiting foreigners again? Now, obviously, with the EU labour laws, it's impossible, but they want to try and find a way to incentivize that you could start more Italian players, start more Italian young players. They cited the Spanish La Liga as a kind of example there. Yeah. And I think it's something that's definitely worth exploring, but it shows you that the conversations in general around Italian football at the moment and around the national team is, well, how do we prevent ourselves from being in this position again, rather than why are we in this position now? It's like, right, we need to make sure that we qualify for every World Cup, every World Cup, but the next foreseeable World Cups, and not find ourselves in the position that we've been in for the last two, right? So I think it's been much more rational, that reaction.